All right. So this is the time that I actually got robbed in Ghana from an ATM machine. But the story that lead up to that, I'm gonna tell it without no practice, whatever. Just go from memory. Um, we talking about 2000. I want to say 2015. I'm almost certain it was 2015 for everything else that was going on. Is how I kind of remember. Um, Needless to say, it's not the current me, but imagine 10 years ago. Um, Still in my mid 30s, um, late 30s, whatever, 38 probably. Um, One night, okay, to give you the quick backstory. At the time, I was living near a place called Old Barrier. You have Old Barrier, New Barrier. The time that I lived there is right before they put up the new um, what is it called? The new mall at New Barrier, but there's a different name for it. But if you know New Barrier, you know where's it at. Next to that is Old Barrier. Straight down from the junction from that is King's University. King's University also has nearby a tall apartment complex. So after I had left Acapulco, moved out of Acapulco, I moved to um, a hotel for about 4 months, and it wasn't Seiko, but it was what was it? It was next to Seiko, let's say. Um, 4 months living there in a hotel, decided to move out to an apartment at King's University. Mind you, most of these places got a lot of Nigerians there, what have you, and students from the university or whatever. But they had it was pretty decent. It was like a studio apartment or whatever. This one night, like I said, man, I used to just drink and party it up back then. This one night, I remember. I'm gonna tell you what I do remember vividly. I remember later in that evening, going down the street to a bar where this girl that I was really attracted to, whatever, but she wasn't having none of it. She used to give me the runaround. So I'm sitting there drinking beers for a little bit, chilling, whatever. Gets nighttime, go back to my place. Um, Nearby is another drinking spot or whatever. I stopped there, hung out there for a little bit. It's getting pretty late by this time of the night. So the place that I hang out is like a sports bar, let's say. A lot of people hang out there, a lot of food to eat there, a lot of drinks more than anything, pool tables and everything that you play. So this one night, man, I'm just drinking it up, partying, acting a fool. And it gets to like 2 a.m. in the morning, and everything is ready to shut down. My dumb ass don't get the hint that when it's time to go home, it's time to go home. So I'm out like, okay, I want to find another place to hit up because I know in that part of Ghana, I can always find somewhere to keep drinking and acting up. So I'm running out of money. So I decide, you know what? It's a from King's University to the junction at Old Barrier. It's a pretty good walk, man. I would say about a 15-minute walk. I didn't I don't remember if I walked there or if I took a cab or whatever. I know no trochas go by there like that at that time of night. So that part I don't recall, but I do remember getting to the ATM. Once you get to the junction, you cross the road, then you go down to your left, and go a little further down. There's an ATM there on your right side. So I'm drunk as a mug. So I decided to hit up the ATM 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. So I go there, I pull money out the ATM. I think maybe I don't know, man. Say 500. No, it was a significant amount. I think it was about 1,000 CDs at the time. So I take 1,000 CDs out the bank at the ATM. As I'm walking away from the ATM, I make it to the roadside, back to the sidewalk. All I know, all I remember is three guys walking up to me. True story. Three guys walking up to me, and can't even tell you what they said to me. Next thing I know, as I continue to try to walk, these guys jumped on me. And when I say they jumped on me, mind you, I don't have my balance intact. So I remember falling backwards. And as I'm falling backwards, I'm trying to fight the one guy off the top of me. And I could feel the other guys going through my pockets, going through my pockets. And I'm trying to fight, I'm doing whatever I can to fight whomever off. So then I'm able to get up. So once I get up, we start fighting, swinging, swinging, swinging. I drop, fall down. They run after I fall down. So what do you do next? Well, me being me at the time, I get up and start running after these fellas because I think they stole my money. I know that they stole my money. So I'm running after them. As you cross over the street, there's an incline that goes all the way down, like a dirt incline that just goes all the way down. So I remember running down there like this, like kind of tiptoeing or whatever, not to fall again. So I catch up with one of the guys. We start fighting again. He hits me. I fall backwards again. I'm like, God damn. So I get up again as they're still running to chase him again. I get hit, catch up with the same guy again, get hit again, fall down, get up, and these guys are still running. Crazy times. So I kind of got the hit by that time. And they off to the races. I'm like, okay, they got away with my money. Whatever. I turn around to start walking back to the junction area so I could catch a taxi back home. And I'm like, how am I going to take a taxi with no money? I don't even know if I got my card or whatever, my wallet. So I dip around in my pockets and I pull out my wallet and my money. All my money is there, my wallet and everything. The guys managed to take nothing at all. Literally took nothing at all after all of that. So I go to the junction and these guys pull up, say, bro, you need a ride? So I'm like telling them what happened. Yeah, I just got jumped, this, that, and the other. The guys tried to take my money. And I'm like drunk as a sailor at this time, man. Like I was really out of it. So these guys like, where you live? We got you. I remember distinctly that it was two of them. It could have been three, but I remember that it was two of them. And this is how I remember why. As we go down from the junction down the road towards King's University, this is the same road that you take to Kokobichi Beach and all that. So as we going down there, like I live here, we pull right, we go up inside the gate or whatever, and even at that time of night, the gateman gotta let you in. So gateman lets us in. We pull up to my door. We go, and they like, we just want to make sure you're all right, man. They was acting like extra nice. Bro, you can't be doing this. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself. There's dangers out here, this, thing, the other. Let us get you to your place, so we know that you're safe and sound, and you need to stay there for the night. Don't come back out, whatever. So I'm like, cool, whatever. So these guys walk with me to my apartment. Yeah, me being that dumb. These guys walk with me to my apartment, and I sit down, and this is the part that I'm. It's kind of fuzzy, but I kind of remember it enough to know how to tell the rest. I remember, they wanted me to pay them to that's what it is. They wanted me to pay them for the drop off. So I think I probably was going to pay them like 20 cedis that they wanted or whatever. No big deal. So I go back in my pocket, not to pull out my wallet, but I had the cash like this. So the cash wasn't in my wallet, too thick to fit in it in the first place. So I take the cash out, sit it, because at the time when you walk in, you have the bedroom and then you have the kitchen behind it and the hall where you sit to eat, and then outside is like a laundry area. So I set the money on my bed to try to count out. Within a second, these guys looked at each other and then they just rushed, grabbing for the money. And I'm trying to fight them off now. Man, mind you, after what I just been through, So now I'm trying to fight them off. They push me down, run off with the money, and I'm stuck with $0, zero CDs, whatever you want to call it. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe what happened. But I was just so toe up. I just decided to lay my head down, passed out, door still unlocked, wake up in the morning, and hey, it was a loss. So that is one of the crazy stories. I have over the 15 years, man, I have a ton of stories. Some I can tell, some I can't. Probably only two that I told to my closest confidant, who my boy from Haiti, Lundy. Other than him, those two stick with me and him. But again, there's a lot of stories I can tell. Some that I gotta really I gotta really think twice before I put all of those so-called stories online. But I'll start with the ones that I can tell. But that's my first story that I would tell. How I got robbed for the first time, face to face in Ghana. So there it is. Do with it what you will. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Peace.